That doom-pilled despair that many of us feel right now is very real and very monetizable. So we're exploring it via our movie monsters, as we always have. The Invisible Man got repurposed by Leigh Whannell as a cutting take on toxic masculinity. The X trilogy hit us with 3 stories in a row of Mia Goth fighting against a giant system that wants her dead and being warped by that experience. I Saw the TV Glow and Longlegs both have strong themes of being puppeted and controlled without your consent. And if you haven't seen it, She Dies Tomorrow is a solid indie horror where the only scare is the infectious belief that your days are numbered. And that number is 1. Wow, did I just say and and it was grammatically correct? I was right before. That weird do word way. Along with this trend of horror movies capitalizing on a shared fear of manufactured powerlessness in the face of vast forces beyond our control, I'd argue we're also in an era of unprecedented self-deprecation in our art. Talking smack about America, or religion, or the inherent flaws in humanity isn't just normalized, it's a go-to for many of us. We all know we suck! No one is debating that! We can argue all day about what kind of shit is in the sandwich, but we're agreed it's not an enticing bite. Hence, all the old werewolf movies were about being reduced to the status of a beast, whereas newer ones tend to be about the monster that was already there emerging. We're not getting corrupted anymore. In most cases, the call was coming from inside the character. I think that's because most of us do feel complicit in the horrors unfolding all over the world, which we are. It's true, that's why we feel that way. We feel guilty or at least lost, and it softens us up. The viewpoints of characters older storytelling culture would have branded irredeemable. We find it easier to root for truly bad or at least complicated guys, in other words. Or maybe we don't root for them, but we understand how they could get traumatized enough to wake up and choose violence. If we can, we'd like to understand how and why things got so awful, and what the horrible billionaire class that oppresses us all might be thinking as they do the oppression. 'Cause what's up with that? In all of these stories, the monster kind of has a point, which modern viewers tend to find a little more interesting and true to life. And the non-monsters, by the same token, end up far from blameless. I think that's also true to the way many filmmakers are genuinely feeling about life, and it shows in the art they make.